Hello, bro. Boss. Boss.
A very good afternoon, dear viewers. Hoping that the quality audio and video is okay from wherever you're watching. A very good afternoon, welcome to Wish Live. Video of this action. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you please confirm reception of video and the audio in clarity from wherever you're watching. Once again, from wherever you're watching, please confirm reception of clear audio and video of this match in the comment section by a thumbs up or perhaps liking the stream. A very good afternoon, dear viewers. Perhaps at the start of the early evening today, mid-March, the 15th of March 2026. We are right at the heart of the city of Nairobi in Kenya. The road that is Ngong from the city to the area that is Ngong, you find a plaza called Prestige, and right opposite it is one of the most renowned places in Kenya for the sport, that is pool. And today it is the center of attraction. We have two matches happening, one of them international in nature from players of different countries, another in the background that started a little bit earlier. For the one that is the center of attraction, it has the MCHANA Gladiators player. We call him VP, originally called Patrick MWANGI. He's donning dark blue t-shirt as well as black pants, as he's taking on RASHID WAGABA from the western border with Kenya, the Republic of Uganda, for the consequence of gain or loss of $1,000. The two are racing to 21. There is live stream of this match on MCHANA Pool Club, a YouTube channel, as well as Break and Finish Facebook and YouTube. The streams are sharing the same exact commentary from myself all the way from Uganda, Peter Chove. This is the fifth frame of the match, with Patrick VP having started off the stronger guy. He leads by 3 frames to 1. I don't remember a race between VP and any Ugandan player, but I do remember a tournament. I think that was the Grand MCHANA 2024, the tournament that was played right here and on this very table on which this match is. In the round of last 64, he defeated Uganda's Ibrahim Sejemba, I think by 7 frames to 5. He's also a member of the Kenya Harambee Pool Stars, taking on a member of the Uganda Pool Cranes. He's starting well enough. There is a clear improvement in the level of play of Kenyan players, both men and women. And nowadays, they tend not to be pushovers. Yesterday at Jamlock, about perhaps 15 kilometers away, alongside Mombasa Road, there was a 32-man competition that had 3 Ugandans participating, perhaps 4, actually 5. That is Sula Matovu, Bob Katerega, then Dog City, Ibrahim Sejemba, and Yahya Mpindi. Kelvin Yegon did reach the final in a race to 6 that was played at around 2 a.m. this early morning against the Ugandan, that is Ibrahim Sejemba. The match was won by Ibra by 6 frames to 5. Those two will be coming up next for $1,000 in a race to 21. And as we speak, after RASHID losing the first 3, he comes back to win the next 2. And our special thanks to Chairman GNM, the chairman of MCHANA Pool Club, also the venue director, such a very important pillar in Kenyan, East African and African pool. He's the reason behind the Sunday money matches that normally happen here at MCHANA Pub and Grill. Most of the time when it's Kenyan players against Kenyans, like it is in the background, the match between Henry and Mose, the races, fully sponsored races with money to win for the winning players, and all of the players are normally given a chance. We could have up as much as 4, 5, 6 matches happening each and every Sunday. And also he's the one at this venue that is the brainchild of the Grand MCHANA Open, one of the most famous and most rewarding pool tournaments on the entire African continent. That event has been organized with 2 editions. It also has the Shujaa of Kenya in the same tournament. That one is for strictly for Kenyan nationals, and then the Grand MCHANA, the one that has Kenyans pitted against all of the international players that normally are attracted from around 10 of the major African countries. The last 2 editions have both been won by Ugandans, respectively 2023 Ibra and 2024 Caesar. The 2025 edition was affected by the fact that the venue will need some expansion. Of course, it is too nice, but sometimes our numbers may overwhelm the otherwise very beautiful place. That is why by the next time you shall be invited to participate. It will be way bigger, the venue, and way spacious. The tournament, as good as it has been, perhaps better. Thank you, Chairman. As Dog City goes for red, having the cue ball bouncing off the cushion. I may want to put the red to the corner pocket on the right where there is the yellow. Play the cue ball maybe into the two reds touching each other. He needs too much precision. He plays red into yellow and misses the target. 3 frames to 2. VP leads against Dog City. After this, we shall be having Kevin Yegon against Ibrahim Sejemba. In the other match between Moses and Henry MWANGI, Moses leads by 9 frames to 8. It's the one that you are watching only peripherally in the background. VP will take all the time. $1,000 is quite a handful if you were to make that one in just hours of your day. That's exactly what each of these players is trying to achieve. As for Dog City, an already successful tour of Kenya, this being his 3rd money match, won the first 2, both against South Africa's Ishmael Mteto for $2,000 US. VP will want to play the yellow that is in between 2 reds. Put it to the corner pocket. On the left, it's in cue ball played into another yellow. Of the 4 yellows left on the table, it's only one that couldn't pot with ease. Otherwise, he's now a favorite for the victory, at least of the ongoing frame. At least to win a 4th, at least to regain a 2-frame lead. And should he win this, it will not just be money attained, it will be a sign of a step in the right direction for Kenyan pool in general.
No, it's okay now. Does it repeatedly.
Now, many matches can many of the time is meant to have a predicament where you see one player winning consecutive frames, then the other player gets their own turn as well to win consecutive frames. What happened in this one was Patrick MWANGI winning the first 3, RASHID WAGABA winning the next 4 out of 7. It is now VP 3 and Dog City 4.
That's we normally don't care which one is in front or behind whoever the is. It will not be there. Yes,
Frame number 8 broken by Dog City. This one will be so tricky. It will be pretty much a brain game, a game of chess because of the position of the black, which has 2 yellows, and the red right behind after Dog City's break. He's going for the reds and closes the table. I'm not even certain that was the right decision. The player who is a little bit favored for the victory of this frame, I want to believe, is the one who will find it easier to play their ball away from the position where it is, that is the red or the yellow, near that corner pocket, which is top right on MCHANA Pool Club, but it's also bottom right on Break and Finish Live. This venue is so popular. It's where some of the most renowned matches that have got so much history in African polo have been played. Some money matches of local and international nature, but also some prestigious tournaments. Just for your memory, the 2023 version of the Grand MCHANA, which was the very first to be played, won by the Ugandan Ibra Sejemba when he beat Tanzania's Saif Hamad in the final. The same tournament on this very table where Ibra beat Aiden for the first time in a long while. It was perhaps the first time overall, and I think it is the last time up to present date. It is the venue where the second version of the Grand MCHANA was played, won by the Ugandan Caesar, where he defeated the Tanzanian Innocent Sami in the final. It is the venue where the ATA Super 16-man competition was played, won by the Zambian Kelvin Fikoti. He defeated the Ugandan Caesar Chandiga in the final. MCHANA Pool Club is also the venue where the MCHANA Pool Club Africa Super 16 Grand Comp was played mid last year. It was won by the South African Jeremiah Naido Jerry when he did beat the Ugandan Caesar in the final. It has also been the home of some of the most historical money matches. The second of the trilogy between Caesar and Aiden, after Caesar was beaten by Aiden by 21 frames in Kampala. The two rematched right here, same table, same venue. The following weekend, the match was won by Caesar by 21 frames to 20. As well, the third match of that trilogy that was played after the 2024 Grand MCHANA between Aiden and Caesar, again by 21 frames to 20. The match was won by Caesar. It is as well the venue that is home of the MCHANA teams. That is the MCHANA Knights, the MCHANA Gladiators, as well as the MCHANA Morans. Those they call the boys. And the very good program that is followed annually for both singles and team events, locally and internationally. And today is part of a fulfillment of one of the most consistent programs followed in African pool, the MCHANA Sunday battles. They always happen on every Sunday evenings by the sponsorship of Chairman GNM. And as for today, they were given an international test because there were non-international players who were in town. That is Ibrahim Sejemba, then RASHID WAGABA, who now leads by 4 frames to 3 against VP, while Ibra and Kelvin Yegon are awaiting themselves to race to the same for the same exact stake right after the end of this. And the third Ugandan, Ian Kazibe, has arrived at the venue. And just as a matter of news, another Ugandan, the youngest of them all, that is Yahaya, is as well at the venue, wants to have action against any Kenyan player that is available. Just in case you're watching this, there are a number of tables, all of them standard blackboard tables. And Yahya once again. But now Dog City has a game. He has a lead. He's on the verge of increasing the lead, having now 3 yellows, perhaps red, on the table. May want to put 2 of them to the same side pocket on the left, which is the side pocket at the bottom. If you're watching on MCHANA Pool Club, the cue ball lacked a little bit of movement. He may want to play the white into the red that is near the cushion when he puts to the side pocket. That was too much pull in just one little shot. Potting, balancing the movement of the cue ball, bouncing it off the cushion, and then losing power as though it was a ball that was depressurized. And there he gets to be on the verge of winning the frame. If he doesn't get snookered, the rest is a formality. Patrick MWANGI 3 and RASHID WAGABA 5. Now, sportingly speaking, matches between Ugandans and Kenyans have always been a rivalry. Besides pool, in rugby, in football, in cricket, in boxing, in long distance athletics. For so many of the sports, the Kenyans normally outperform the Ugandans, and you are listening to a Ugandan speaking. But in this sport, and then perhaps netball, of the major sports, I think it is just those two where the Ugandans have been overly dominant. And this match and the next one, besides the competition for money, it is team on the African continent. In the All Africa Pool Championships that were concluded just over 1 month ago, they were 5th out of what was it, about 12 teams. That was a very good fifth position. They could have made the semis, only to be beaten to the fourth semi-final spot by the Zimbabwean team by just one frame after playing about 10 matches. So you can see how close that one was. And the ladies have improved even more. And some of that improvement, you wouldn't help to say it right, that can be attributed in a big way to the MCHANA Pub and Grill management with the financial muscle of chairman. As Dog City contemplates a pattern which could win him a sixth frame in a row with one visit of the table, how good will the cue ball be? The pot will be obvious. Perhaps maybe there is a passage of the red to the center pocket. Maybe to cheat the pocket a little and then draw the cue ball backwards with power to put both red and black to respective center pockets, left and right. It will be something. It is something, though the cue ball was played with a little bit more power than Dog City would have wanted. Maybe have the black played off the yellow close to the black, try and put it to the center pocket on the left. Watching on Break and Finish Live, it is the center pocket at the bottom if you're watching on MCHANA Polo Club. Black is aimed to be played off the yellow into the center pocket. Beautiful. RASHID WAGABA shows class when only class would have done. Dog City 6, VP 3, race to 21. On the Facebook stream, Wamalume Mopo asking about the race. Mopo, it is a race to 21. We are not yet even a quarter way through the race. If it is to go all the way to a decider, Moses Wanjala, you're asking how you win 3 straight and then lose 5 straight in a row. Those things happen. It is very normal. It's actually now 6 in a row. Cyber Monk, thank you for watching. And you think Dog City in Kenya Saturday becomes Caesar. If people stop your comparisons, bless Kuda Kwashe Dilawayo. Must be watching from Zimbabwe, Dilawayo. You think the dog in the city has no time wasting. Babi Juma, also thank you for watching on the Facebook stream. There are just few people for now. Only about 15 watching the match at the venue. But their silence is so loud. They are so disciplined, but following the venue, liking each and everything of what they are doing, most especially for the fact that there are non-Kenyans in town, those that they normally watch online. Paul Bidels, thank you for watching. And Andrew Sewanyana, you think VP needed the head start? Hold on, he's the one who had started Dog City with +3. I'm joking. VP won the first 3 frames. Nicholas Beck, thank you for watching. And Mahesh Deepak, you're asking if Ian is at the venue. The answer is yes, he is. Mbushi Benson, also thank you for watching on MCHANA Polo Club. Fabio Rogers and Njero57, thank you for watching as well. You are watching Patrick VP trying to respond to Fire with Fire. trying to respond to Apple with the Apple. If he wins this frame, it will be very good mental fortitude. The way in which Dog City won frame number 9 can sometime play on your psychology. If you are an opponent of his, it can lose you the next 1, 2, 3 frames. The best way to overcome that is win the very next, cancel out the frame he won with a frame you are winning yourself. That's exactly what VP is trying to do here. He's getting closer with 3 yellows left on the table. With now what looks like a very stable internet and also relatively very stable play from VP, at least in this ongoing frame. I love it for the fact that he's demonstrating to Dog City that while you have taken the lead, whatever you can do, I can do as well. As if he's communicating to Dog City that if you win by Apple, I can respond to Apple by Apple. He now needs to put the last yellow on the table to the corner pocket on the right. Bounce the cue ball off the cushion with the left spin such that the cue ball moves a little leftwards, just a little leftwards. The rest is a formality. Break and finish. Patrick MWANGI 4 and RASHID WAGABA 6.
Henry. Nothing.
In the day's first match, Moses Kimani is down by 13 frames to 10 against Henry MWANGI. Henry is, in my book, up to the present day, still the greatest player to hold a cue stick with a Kenyan passport, for the fact that he is the only Kenyan to have reached the semi-finals of the All Africa Pool Championships. That was in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, 2014. And then 2 years later in Kampala, he reached the round of last 8, the quarterfinals. He's also a former Kenya national champion and seed 1. He also reached 2 finals in 2 big tournaments in Uganda. That was finalist in the Kampala Open Championship 2012 as well as the Lugazi Open 2016. Both tournaments had more than 128 players each, and it is now over a decade later he still has the touch. Those that have come after him are the likes of VP, trying to follow the footsteps of the great winger, as MWANGI is called, as VP has seemingly one tricky raid, the one that is close to the yellow bottom of the screen. If you're watching on Break and Finish Live, it is right of the screen. If you're watching on MCHANA Pro Club, There is action tomorrow as well. And for tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, all three Ugandans will be involved this time round, as Patrick MWANGI misses a ball. It's an understandable miss, because for him to have manipulated the cue ball for the World Be Bad ready, he needed to play a ball and pot with relatively good skill. Such kind of pots with the cue ball played with a lot of spin risk the ability to pot, and that's exactly what happened. And Dog City could be unforgiving here. He starts this as an obvious favorite for the victory, but Patrick has demonstrated the fighting spirit by winning the first three. Even when Dog City won 6 frames in a row with the very sixth one as the very best of them all, Patrick was able to respond with an apple of his own. That puts this frame in this match in some kind of balance, with both players being fancied for a chance to try and win. The pool table is the standard blackboard table. What you play on this table, that good. With the Dog in the City now having to put yellow to the side pocket, play it with top spin, bounce the cue ball off the right cushion with a lot of power, a lot of force. This is class. That kind of shooting doesn't come from ordinary players, it comes from top players, with Dog City now wanting to put yellow to the corner pocket with the right spin and cue ball played backwards and rightwards at the same time. Putting black now at the same time for what is one of the better clearances of this match. RASHID WAGABA 7 and Patrick MWANGI 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, frame number 11, Dog City on the reds is trying to map out a pattern. He is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Having lost the first 3 frames, he's come back and won 6 in a row. The levels, ladies and gentlemen. And going by his standards, this should be frame down. I think, oh, and that is a kick. That is a kick, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you thought you're in the ropes, the gods of VP shows up. That was framed down, and we happened to have a kick on the white ball. VP will be trying to redeem himself with this frame. Let's see what's it got in store for us. On table number 2, we have Moses Kimani taking on Henry MWANGI. Moses Kimani trailing Henry MWANGI by 10 frames to 14. And on table number 1 is where we have VP from Kenya taking on RASHID WAGABA, popularly known as Dog City. Having won the first 3 frames, Patrick MWANGI, aka VP, has been on the ropes for pretty much after winning the 3 frames. Let's see what he can do with this frame. Tending to think he'll put the 2 yellow balls on the same center pocket. I want to play a little bit of backspin to get a white ball on an angle to slice and get the black on the same pocket as the last yellow. Gets the angle right. Now only execution remaining. But the speed of getting that ball to pot and maintaining the white shouldn't be an easy ask. It's a tall order, ladies and gentlemen, but first have to work on the pot. He gets it right. And going by his standards, should be able to bury this one. Takes his time, which is understandable. He's been under a lot of pressure for the last 6 or so frames. He aims and pots. VP 5, RASHID WAGABA 7. It's a race to 21, ladies and gentlemen. Still early days. But with a player of Dog City's caliber, you wouldn't let him have an unsayable lead. We will try and fight back a little bit and see what we got.
Thank you, Jose. Fellow Ugandan. It's called Joseph Magisha. He's one of the first Kenyans he's one of the first Kenyans I ever saw playing international pool as part of the team that visited Uganda for an international friendly in Kampala 2012, as way back as 14 years ago. Up to now, he's still a strong pool player, but also a service person as an official of the game. And today, I'm sharing for most of the match the same commentary both with him, as 12 frames are played to completion, with the Ugandan enjoying a 2-frame lead. Patrick VP has his work cut out. He's showing signs of his brilliance. He also can mean to be an attacking player, but he's differently gifted when you get to watch from Dog City. With Patrick having the calmness, the coolness, and Dog City just going for the game at a faster tempo. He can also mean to be a bully, Dog City, if you're an opponent of his. Patrick playing with top spin. Perhaps he may not have gotten what he intended. Perhaps his intention was to have the cue ball following the red in between the two that should have remained at their original positions. The choice of recovery for a shot is the red that is leftwards of the cue ball. If you're watching on MCHANA Pool Club, it is the one that is closer to the yellow ball if you're watching on Break and Finish Live. He wants to put it to the corner pocket top left. The cue ball naturally moves rightwards, perhaps a little into the yellow, which is exactly what happens, and he's on target. The black is so close to one of his reds. He will not exactly be content with that. The red that is close to the black is the one he's choosing to play, simply having it in space and leave cue ball pretty much non-favorable for Dog City to make a ball, at least with any ease. So brave. Sometimes playing a shot that is relatively risky, but he just believes he will take it in. That's exactly what has just happened now. Now has to put yellow to the corner pocket top left. The cue ball, of course, bounces off the top cushion. It moves the whole length of the table downwards into a red and into the side pocket, and it is a foul. Patrick is making baby steps towards equalizing in the match. He started off stronger, lost 3 frames in a row, and the match has since then been neck to neck. Important free shot this one has to get. I think he's playing the reds well enough. The fact that the cue ball is pretty frozen against the left cushion will give him some problem. He will simply be playing to pot, not going for any kind of risk. Now needing to put the last yellow on the table. That's red on the table to the corner pocket, which is on the right. We'll want the cue ball to bounce off the cushion and then move rightwards. Maybe bounce off the cushions, that is bottom and left, then move rightwards. Bottom cushion, left, rightwards. Could get himself snookered. He's okay. That was a very good pattern of play being demonstrated by VP. and we'll make all this count. If he wins this frame with his current visit of the table pot black to the corner pocket bottom right for what will be a 6 out of 13 for VP, all the concentration, all the focus, it pays off. He wins the frame. He pulls one back. It is Patrick VP 6 and Rashid WAGABA 7.
Patrick VP pulls another frame back. Frame number 13, Rashid WAGABA to break. He's reeled off 2 frames in a row. That is Patrick MWANGI, aka VP. A little bit of luck has fallen on his side with Rashid WAGABA scratching twice and VP taking full advantage. Rashid WAGABA breaking frame number 13. It's a race to 21, ladies and gentlemen. Still early days. And having won 6 frames in a row, Patrick MWANGI has regained some of his composure and pulled off 2 frames in a row. It's 7-6 in favor of Dog in the City, Rashid WAGABA. He opts for the reds. Let's see what pattern he's going to conjure. Playing the center ball with a little bit of right. He's never scared to go for shots. And he's going for a skill shot. And given his ability, if he manages, this frame is done, ladies and gentlemen. This one should be game over, given his ability and the confidence he's displaying. And just like that, I'd like to believe the frame is all but done. He responds, and what a response. It should be a red apple. Just like that. What a response by Dog City. That is top notch and top level stuff from Rashid WAGABA, aka Dog City. Displaying some top notch and top quality stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. But he's up against a player in the form of Patrick MWANGI, who never goes away, who is on top form, ladies and gentlemen. This has all the billings of a cracker. But given Dog City's ability, you wouldn't want to give him an unsaleable lead. Frame number 14, VP breaks and VP pots. Still open table. And on table number 2, we have Moses Kimani playing Henry MWANGI, with Henry MWANGI leading by 16 frames to 11. Ladies and gentlemen, the house is infested. We have Ian Kazibo in the house. He has an unfinished business with Ishmael Mutetwa. We have Yahya Mpindi in the house. Have Evans Kiprotich in the house. We have Noah Etabo in the house. And you have the mighty Podge in the house too. VP on the yellows. Goes for the yellow spots and has a little bit of cannon on one of his yellows, which gets the white in an awkward position, but I believe he should be able to finish this one. Only the black will be a little bit of a problem. Trying to map out a pattern. It's going for the yellow. It's having a second thought on that shot. It's not an easy shot. By going by standards, he should be able to pull this one off. And get position on the yellow at the center. He pots and gets a position on the yellow. He will be going for the center and then going for the corresponding center pot and finishing on the other corresponding center pocket to get a shot on the black. I'd love to think is going to play that center pot, the little bit of topspin, then get the other center pot, the little bit of topspin, then let the black on the pocket right on your table. Oh. VP pots the black and pulls another frame back. He's fighting his way back into this game. It is 8-7 in favor of Dog City. VP responds with a red apple. It has been back-to-back apples. The levels are being raised here, ladies and gentlemen. Dog City breaking frame number 16. Dog City breaks and it's a dry break. Let's see what VP can do from this. The bars have been raised. The levels have been raised, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, this one has the billing of a cracker, and coming up right after this race, we'll be having Ibra Sajemba aka the Killer, taking on Kelvin Yegon, popularly known as the Calculator. That one up right after this one. VP opts for the Reds. VP trying to map out a pattern. This is the frame shot. Put it, cannon the yellow, and get a clear shot on your last red. It's playing with a little bit of right English. Whoa. And in doing so, he misses the pot, which would have been catastrophic had it gone in, because he would have gotten himself in an awkward position for his last red. Now Dog City, what he goes for. No matter how offensively, this game has two sides to it. You got to respect your opponent, otherwise you might just find yourself in a lot of trouble. What an effort from VP, and in doing so, he gives away 2 visits. That's a foul, and Dog City has 2 visits. VP, it was an audacious move from him. And now, given Dog City abilities, the level of confidence this guy has, doesn't go for your pots, doesn't go for anything, just goes for the finish. But will finish this frame. By doing so, position on the white. Sometimes his overconfidence can be a problem. He opts for a snooker again, but this time is not lucky enough. The VP has full sight of his red. VP doesn't get a very good position on his last red. We have one. Oh my, what an effort by VP. That is a shot and a half. Oh my. Said earlier, Patrick MWANGI is a player on form and a player who never gives anything away. He'll fight till the end, but is up against a formidable opponent in the form of RASHID WAGABA. But given his ability, from the last frame, as VP fouled, I thought it was game over, but he was a little bit overconfident with himself. We're on to frame number 17. Patrick MWANGI breaking.
Yes, the match is now as close, as tense, as tight can be. In the meantime, there has been negotiation of a potential of another race, that is the third or fourth or fifth of the day, pending confirmation from Ishmael, as he needs some action too at MCHANA later in the night. His intention was to play with either Dog City or Ibra. But apparently, of the Ugandans, it is Ian that is available and wants to play a 1,000 US dollars pot. Ishmael would love a bigger pot. So perhaps pending agreement between the two players in terms of the amount of pots to play. If there is agreement, then maybe midway through the match between Ibra and Kelvin, then the match between Ish and Ian will start if they agree. And also in the meantime, there has been agreement to have another match between Evans Kiprotich, we call him Vans, to take on the Ugandan youngster Yahaya. Those should be racing to 11 for 20,000 Kenya shillings. 8 for Rashid and 8 for VP. You are watching the Sunday many matches at MCHANA on the 15th of March 2026 here at the MCHANA Pub and Grill in Nairobi. The edition of those matches today is being given an international touch because there are lots of non-Kenyan players that want to have a taste of the Sunday MCHANA battles. On table is the second action of the day. The first is underway in the table, that is the background. And in the first one, 20 frames have been played with 30 frames have been played with Henry MWANGI leading against Moses Kimani by 18 frames to 12. In the one that you are watching, 16 frames have been played with the Ugandan RASHID, WAGABA, Dog City, and Kenya's Patrick MWANGI now drawing 8 frames apiece. We have seen a shot with the total quality from Dog City. Sometimes even when leading or not or drawing, he shows you his class, how he played yellow into the side pocket on the right, drawing the cue ball bottomwards with right spin, balancing power, manipulating cue ball for the next yellow, thereby finishing the frame. Sometimes even when scores are level, the difference between the players is there for all to see. Dog City 9 and VP 8. So guys, I'm hereby imploring you to keep your data bundles low. You will as well need to have enough battery as possible. You may also need to take your coffee. That can be done. So for as much as we can, we shall not be missing action. The action is our own brilliance for Dog City wanting to use his usual bullish style to bully his opponent of the match by simply putting where he wins by putting 15 balls with just one visit of the table, aiming for black to the corner pocket top right. Dog City re-extends his lead to 2. RASHID WAGABA 10. Patrick VP 8. 2 minutes timeout. VP.
That one must be a wrong number. I never give out that number. That's still calling from home. Yeah, you see, it's not someone. Someone. Yeah. So normally there are people who are calling them. Because I never give out that number. But right now you are up with thick. But they don't use that number. The one they know is the one that you know. Maybe they don't perhaps.
Asking for it.
With who? Oh, I'm not a player, man.
No. He's saying you're.
So, Chobe, how is everything going?
Are
Are you enjoying it? Is this it for players?
As a fellow media man.
Who is sitting in?
You
Who?
can enjoy. You can enjoy.
Who is sitting?
When they
Who's sitting in? On this chair. Who's sitting in?
you can Dog City was using it, but when I'm coming, sir.
Dog City. Just a minute. You want to be commentating. So sometimes you don't want to interfere in your play. So you don't.
Okay,
no, yeah, don't have interference. Vance, who are you playing? Yeah, hi. Vance, how are you, man? You're good?
What?
Sasa. Eh, mkubwa. Umefika? Umeshamfikisha? Asante. 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 Nasema asante. Just say, how are you doing, man? Who are you playing? I want you to play somebody.
It's 10-8. Where?
Yeah, 10-8.
Hey, my guy. How good are you? You okay? How are those guys? Are they from the coast? Are they from the coast? It's from the coast. I think I looked from, it's from Kamba or something. It's from Machakos or something. You're good?
You're sitting there. Yeah.
You're sitting there. Yeah, it's only safe for, it's only set up. My brother, welcome to the club. You're looking so annoyed. Are you a DCI? Are you this criminal investigation officer? Nada. Sorry. Karibu bwana. Sana kidonje mutegi kabisa. Binene live nika. Kwenye kunya vitu chake ndio mbele mwingine. Hapo kujibiri mangi game bang ma problem team league mangi bana man mari batna niye go eto betek kana ni sima go to kana ni go to ya so games nika yona na ni ande kana ma pare ni kanini problems ni kaza be in a time short time. No, because you know, tembea bana, sangine pia tembea wadani hivi tu uta mos.
Na nitakuita challenge. Ulinishaita challenge siku moja.
I'm ready. Tomorrow Tuesday Wednesday I'm available.
Hapa three tables.
No, today it's a Sunday.
Lazima kaone.
I'm too sorry.
Ukiona kama nani anakufanya, hata mimi nataka kufanya.
Ismail.
Hata mimi kuruhusu lakini
That's a robot. You know guys. Okay, which Kenyans are challenging Ismail apart from Mikey Coach? It's only me.
hata Vance.
I think Vance has not challenged.
I can challenge him.
Yeah, that's okay. Then now
Sponsor.
that's okay.
Kenya tu
I can't put my own man.
Yeah.
wala tu wamezoea kucheza pesa kubwa mpaka. Hiyo uoga ilipotea. Sisi game yao ni kali sana. Ni mimi nafanya juhudi kufanya kwa sababu kuna
Hiyo pesa naweka mingi.
hiyo sasa hiyo pressure nini kucheza na pressure wa shati. Na Kenya bado tunacheza na pressure. Ndio tunacheza mpaka 400,000 kwa race. Unajua ni noma.
4,000.
Hata kama ganda juzi jana amesema nataka msuma anacheza na 50 at above. 50 hiyo ni ya kwao huko. Hiyo 50,000 rand. Je, pesa mingi?
Pesa mingi ni
450.
450, 500.
Yeah, my times by 9. One in rand.
Kama 40k rand. 450. 40k rand.
40k runs here times 9. You can say 360k.
360.
Hata ni pesa mzuri bro. But mimi nasema huo ganda kiacha tuma kidogo anaweza kuwa the best.
But speaking ni kama
Napunguza mablanda sio
na mambo mingi kwa pesa ni nini. Sisi ame slow, sisi hapo.
Na shida wote sasa lakini ameshika na Simba. Mwaka wako unaona umejaribu. Ah, unapiga kina nani akina hivyo ndio tutashikilia vijana wadogo. Naona kama lakini sasa wewe unajua finish yako.
My mentor.
Yes.
Aliniita siku moja kaniingiza uoga, lakini niliona game yake nitamtafuta. Beminjo ba.
But then I think we arrest now.
You do me a race. What easy part do you want you can do? Maybe do a race to 7 or 9. No, let's do it to 9 so I enjoy.
Utanipanish na pressure. Tunataka kama 11 hivi ndo.
Tomorrow, what time in the afternoon? Late in the afternoon. Usiku. I'll be here.
Ukinipiga
Enjoying it. Me, most of the times I enjoy the game. Even if I'm beaten, I just enjoy it.
ongea.
Kama na watu wajua yeye. Na mtegi na. Na kumbe dukani. Nini ndio kanyo.
Ndio nataka kutafuta.
Gigi. Jana Man City ndio. Niyo mabao zilikuwa zinawakataa moja ikaingia mimi hiyo game hey.
Bwana mnanyamaza kama mbaya hakuna kitu break. Then after break. Ay. My clan is around from Mombasa. Wewe nipewe meza. Mama hata siwasapia hivi. Ngoja ni yeye hapa anakuandika. My big clan. Uli zalimia. Utatoka nje. Aya, unaona imeandikwa nini?
It's designated nice maker.
Mnanyamaza aje jamani ila mbele aje.
Order bianeka ya musi nigi ya kwa sababu kuliga.
Ndio amerudi second half. No. Wewe. What about streaming? Yeah? What about streaming? It's supposed to be 3 maximum 5 minutes. There are other races. Yes, it's all right.
It's my seat. How are you doing, man?
Play after that.
You okay?
Microphone check.
What time is Chobe? After this one. Chobe, after this.
Yeah. Just goes at 8:21.
Yes.
1 minute is 8. 17. 17, no? Where is it?
Chobe.
Yes, please. 1 minute. Yeah?
Family and friends. Child, shake it off 48. Let me Kuna stages. Usipofuata poa wamekimbia. Hello. Najua mambo ya. Hello. Kijana mambo. Daktari baba anasema
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with VP and Dog City after VP drawing level on 8-8. Dog City came back with a quick fire double and made it 10-8. We're back and VP is breaking frame number 19. Frame number 19, VP to break, VP breaks and VP pots. I can see he has a shot on the yellows. He opts for the yellows and he pots the yellows. Yellow ball spotted. He's trying to map out a pattern and do a clearance. The levels that have been set by Dog City have indicated that have to raise your game to be at par, which VP is more than capable of. He needs, I think he's over on the white by an inch. He will need to get the white rolling. He will need to get the white rolling down the table and up, or play a screw back exactly what I foretold. One good shot and the game is over. Spin back, get a good white on the yellow. I would love to think he will be going to play both yellows on the same pocket. I think he overrun the white ball a little bit, but he should be good to go. Should be a routine. Good shooting. Good shot by VP. VP pulls one back. It's 10-9 for VP.
VP, fans, come this side. Come.
Frame number 20. Frame number 20. Frame number 20. Frame number 20. Rashid Wagaba breaking. He breaks and he pots. VP just served at a red apple. And going by the layout on the table, I should be thinking Rashid Wagaba will be going for a similar feat. Halfway through the battle, And it's Rashid Wagaba leading by 10 frames to 9. Plays a good cannon on the yellow. And as I had predicted, a good pattern on the reds should be game over. He will be trying to play that red with a little bit of left English. Oh, he does it quite perfectly. Nine. Another good shot by Rashid Wagaba. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, the levels here has been set. What a shot by Dog City. Good positional play by Dog City. And just like that, Dog City regains his 2-frame lead. It's Rashid Wagaba 11, Patrick Mwangi VP 9. VP breaking frame number 21.
Ibra, that's my friend.
And on table number 2, we have Moses Kimani taking on Henry Mwangi. And Henry Mwangi leading by 19 frames to 16 in a race to 21. Both races are race to 21. Wow. A foul break by Patrick Mwangi. This is suicide mission. Any kind of a foul break, that chance will be fully utilized. Plays is so to be problem ball on the yellows. He's going for the yellows and going back the layout on the table. This should be another frame gone. Unless something dramatic happens. But given his abilities, should be game bust. Quality shooting by Rashid Wagaba. Ladies and gentlemen, we're being served apples here. It is apple after apple. Rashid Wagaba firing on all cylinders. And just like that, what a shot by Rashid Wagaba. It's top quality stuff. Good positional play by Rashid Wagaba, and just like that, he steals the frame away from Patrick Mwangi. So it's Rashid Wagaba 12, Patrick Mwangi 9 is pulling away, ladies and gentlemen. He has a 3-frame lead, but just a while back he also had a 3-frame lead erased by VP. Let's see what he builds from here. Will he disappear, or will Patrick Mwangi fight his way back into this match? We're halfway through the match. Still a close contest. The Reds, if he goes for the yellows, he'll have 2 problem balls to solve, and he opts early as possible. Trying to play that with a little bit. And good shot by Patrick Mwangi. Puts the white in an awkward position for RASHID WAGABA. Yeah. Patrick Mwangi VP pondering a move. Oh, what a shot by RASHID WAGABA. I can tell you guys the IQ Another attempt by RASHID WAGABA. And VP on the yellows plays a cannon on one of these yellows. Another good shot by Patrick Mwangi. One good shot and he should be good to go. Good shot by Patrick Mwangi. He only has one good shot to play and the game should be as good as over. and plays quite a tricky shot, but he should be good to go from there. He's trying to play spin back, and he gets it perfect, but it was quite risky with that kind of speed. Should be playing the black to the corresponding center pocket. Wow, what a shot. Little did I know he had other ideas, but given his level, this should be framed down. And just like that, VP pulls the frame back. It's VP 10, Rashid WAGABA 12. VP to break frame number 23. VP breaks, and it's a re-rack. Black is spotted on the break, and with black ball rules, that should be a re-rack. Should be given a chance to break again. Let's break once again. Now the breaks are turning out to be a weapon. VP breaks, and this time he pots. Gets one ball, and it is a very good, it's a very good break. Balls have been dispersed quite well, and given his levels, this should be framed down. Those are the levels they've set. Good shooting by VP, good positional play. VP playing some very good ball here, and I can see some comments here. Francisco Bon is saying Kenyans have really improved, especially the one we are watching. They have no choice but to improve. The levels of this game has really gone high. Another good shot by VP. Good shot by VP. Good positional play by VP. Just like that, we are served another apple. Pulls another frame back to within one frame. The levels has been set, ladies and gentlemen. We're being served apple after apple. Good positional play by VP. He just realized the only thing that can save him is matching Dog City's offensive play. Ladies and gentlemen, just as we thought Dog City would run away with this one, VP has something to say about it. On table number 2, we have Moses Kimani taking on Henry Mwangi, and having trailed by 6 frames, Moses Kimani is within 1 frame of Henry Mwangi from 1912 to 1918. It's raised to 21 also on that one. Levels on both tables. Rashid Wagaba breaks and Rashid Wagaba pots. Still open table. Somebody saying here, it's been long seeing Vance in action. What's not happening? And just like that, it's framed down. Ladies and gentlemen, the levels have been set. You either match them or you disappear. So Rashid Wagaba 13. Rashid Wagaba 13. Patrick Mwangi 11. Frame number 25. Patrick Mwangi to break. VP breaks and 3 pots. It's an illegal break. Yeah.
Sounds okay. It sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're tuned in, this is MCHANA Pool Club as well as Break and Finish Chobe Live. We are live at MCHANA Pub and Grill. Big international matches tonight. The first match is before us here. We are having Kenya's versatile player, VP, against Dog City. So far, equally matched, I could say. VP on 11 and Dog City 13. It's a race 21, pot $1,000. VP on the table is playing the red balls and it's looking finishable. In my opinion, I think this will be finishable because I just need to control the cue a little bit and then the rest, according to Chobe, will be a formality. This is Mighty Poch alongside Jose Msosi. At the same time, Chobe Live. All of us are in the house, same building, same arena. To the Ugandans watching, we appreciate you. The Tanzanians watching, we appreciate you. Kenyans watching, we appreciate you. Everybody watching, we really appreciate you. But remember to like the stream. To us get good views and good reviews, remember to like the video. At the same time, subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. Wow, what a finish from VP. That's good clearance from VP. Even Dog City has appreciated the clearance. Very good clearance indeed. Wow, what a match you're having here. Dog City will be breaking and we'll be looking forward to doing one more. Msosi, this is a tight race, very tight race. It's not easy to call.
The levels have been set, so both players, you either have to step up your level or risk your opponent disappearing in thin air. It's apples after apples. Now the levels have been set. VP has realized the only way he can beat Dog City is to match his offensive play.
And just to be brave, Msosi, this can we be bold enough and candid enough to say Kenya's game has come of age? Because 5, 6, 7 years ago, I'm telling you, no Kenyan will dare Ugandan. But now it's like, bring it on.
Yeah, the levels are really gone up. Our players are really upping their games. But we're on the good trajectory. But Ugandans, just recently I was in their area. They have very many youngsters, very many. You would go for a tournament in a venue and you find 6 youngsters facing off with the likes of Caesar and the rest. So what do you expect from those youngsters? As in the game there is really on the rise. But I would say on our side, the players have really upped their game. Yeah, we need players to be on consistent levels. Just like watching on the other table, we have our normal, traditional Sunday battles. These ones will help us a lot. And you can see also on the other table, it's quite tight. So going by what we're doing here, it's only a matter of time will be competing, if not on the same level, on the same standard.
Apparently, this one, Dog City will clear. This one, Dog City will clear. And it'll be very comfortably. According to Chobe, it's a formality. But Chobe, just a brief history. Kenya versus Uganda pool. You know a lot of, I always say Chobe should have been doing anthropology. So that, because those are the people who know about history and stuff. So, history between Kenya.
Not just pool, sports between the Kenyans and the Ugandans, because they are neighbors, is so intermingled together. For instance, the matches in rugby between the Kenya national team and the Uganda national team are called the Elgon Derby, because the countries share the mountain Elgon. Okay. Now, how about this match between Ugandan and Kenyan being called the Victoria Derby? Oh, the countries share the Lake Victoria.
Okay, Victoria Pool Derby.
Victoria Pool Derby. But it's a lot that is shared in common between the Kenyans and the Ugandans, and a lot that the two countries, even in pool, have been learning from each other for the last 30 or 40 years or so.
Our pool, Kenya, the sponsors, we're always ready to unleash finance, to do such as adventure. But your leadership, the Ugandan leadership pool, are they ready to put in some money?
You the MCHANA team versus the Ugandan team before, and to have some money to spice it up.
All right. If you guys Ugandans are ready with some, so is Uganda not a real, okay, Ugandan, but you see, if Ugandan, that will not make little sense play than Ibra at the moment. But maybe Chopper will tell us more. I find Dog City more dangerous than Ibra.
Depending on what you will want from as a pool player, in my opinion, they are both differently gifted. Ibra will take more time between shots. He's more composed. He's more likely to commit an error, and you don't want to face him as an opponent. You'll rather face Dog City, who is more predictable while on the table. But out, the player that is more joyous to watch while playing, the one who entertains the more, is Dog City. Yeah. 12 frames to 15. Dear viewers, it is the Ugandan RASHID WAGABA in the lead. If he wins this race, he will be continuing with a successful tour of Kenya so far, which has seen him win 2 money matches. That is against Ishmael Mtetwa, the first, and then the rematch. The world may misfortune of his was his defeat in the quarterfinals of the 32-man comp that was played at Jamlock in Machakos yesterday evening. Outside of that, it has been more of success stories. That comp, by the way, just for your information, it was won by Ibra. He beat Kelvin Yegon in a decider by 6 frames to 5. And yes, those two are facing off next in a race to 21 for more $1,000 right after the end of the action that you're watching. VP now remembers that patience may pain, but sometimes will pay. His intention was to play the cue ball right behind the red, leave Dog City snooker totally, but his opponent has sight of at least 2 of the reds, perhaps 3. Once again, you are watching an international money match between 2 players that share a border that is their countries. They share borders at Busia and Malaba, and the other borders they also share the Great Lake Victoria. They share the Great Mountain Elgon. They share so many languages. They share so many hobbies. Now united in competition on one of the best pool tables on the entire African continent. Not favorable at all. You just do what you do, and it does exactly that. That one is yet another of the big collection of highlights by Dog City, playing with skill. Cue ball of 2 cushions into a yellow that was touching red, splitting pretty much the whole frame open. Needs a shot that needs to have power balance quite well. Maybe the red is trying to play. Of course, putting to the corner pocket on the top left, the cue ball may have to be played into the other red, which is the top end of the table. Better still simply play slowly, calmly, cautiously. Leave the cue ball at the top end of the table. Also, the attempting option of playing the cue ball by backspin into the yellow to stop its movement. Which option will be going for? Puts cue ball into yellow and puts the yellow. That will do. Well contemplated and thought and executed. He has, I think, sight of the full red at the top end of the table. Oops, he's looking at the bottom end. Maybe he's snookered at least partially. Played defense. Not making it easy for VP to put with ease any of his yellows. For the last two frames, including this, for VP, it's just not been working out. Of course, for
use and to get more accolades. So in the few minutes, I don't know if they're going to do it well. Yes, it's still possible. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. He wants to do a follow. He does. Manchester United, the Red Devils, are up 3-1 to Aston Villa. So that's what some of the noise you are hearing on the sidelines. But right now in post series is at Naivasha ending tonight. The president, the whole country, the whole of Africa is there at Naivasha. So it is also another sports event in the weekend. So this weekend is massive in Kenya. Top Ugandan players are here. Safarali is going on. The Premier League Sean is on. Our local soccer is also hot. So going forward, I'm telling you, this is a weekend to remember in Kenya. What a Sunday we're having. Back to the table. Patrick, VP on the yellows. Is a chance to play defense. He has no option but to play defense. He has to go defense. He can do it. He has to go defensive. One, just slowly, careful a little bit. He has done it. He has done it. Yes, he has done it. He has done it. That was a shot. But Doc City is such a wizard. He could still do some magic on that red ball. So let's see. He's done it before. He's done it so many times. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's wait for this shot from Doc City. He's gotten it. Wow, he's gotten it. But I think this guy should just go for the offense. He should just offensive because you need to put that yellow center. Then it looks for a scapegoat. You can even go defense. But his first shot should be the yellow on the center. To the center, that is. He has to do it. It's very important for him because Doc City is running away with this, so he has to pull one back. And this is the right frame for him. Oh, how about that first shot? Big ambition. That's big ambition from VP. And I think he could be contemplating a defense, a holding shot, to give him a breathing because Doc City is on the offense.
The match between Henry MWANGI and Moses Kimani, the one that is being watched partly in the background, ended by 21 frames to 20. The experienced Moses winning
apparently Henry Mwangi is more experienced, much far by.
Sorry. It is Henry who won. He's the most qualitative, experienced player in Kenyan pool, with both
Is
quality
it
and
Henry or
experience.
Mose who won?
Henry Mwangi,
Okay.
Wenger, defeated Moses Kimani by 21 frames to 20. And sorry for the defeat by Ishmael with plus 16 last week.
Ladies and gentlemen, so far so good. I don't mind. I'm a go-getter. I'm as much as I was beaten after getting 16 head starts, but that's not a big deal.
But why did you invest in that poster? Because it's a dent on your reputation. It is all over the internet, that poster.
This is just a perception. Whether it's a loss or a win in sports, it's debatable whether it's bad or wrong, because in sports you win or lose. So I don't think really it's a big deal. Chobelai.
I like how you're consoling yourself.
Back to this table. What do you think?
It's a big shot that VP is daring Dog City to play with a cut on the red. Try put it to the corner pocket, bottom left. It's in. Cue ball is into the black and hidden behind the red. Dog City plays well enough, but not fortunate enough for him. The choice of shot for a recovery by body language is perhaps play black, maybe off. Play it into the cushion. He wants to play defense. That will be defensive enough. Good brains from Dog City. So frame, I think Patrick has been getting so many chances, try and take away, has not been utilizing them enough. I do remember twice when he tried to play snooker and not ending successfully. Whatever he's trying to do, I don't think it will be offensive in nature. Again, he goes for snooker. I think this time he gets it right. Black is findable by Dog City if he plays the cue ball into the left cushion. Plays it off the cushion on the left, but with the right spin on the cue ball. White is played into the black. Whether he can put it or not, I just don't think. And yet, given the position of Patrick's yellows, any position of the black, as long as it remains on the table, will favor him. Dog City actually has some sight of the black, wants to bank it to the side pocket left. It's actually side pocket right. He doesn't pot. But still, advantage Patrick. And of course, the noise is in anticipation of Patrick winning frame number 28. As he rolls, the yellow he's looking at to the corner pocket bottom left. White ball bounces off the left cushion, naturally moves topwards and in right direction, exactly where he needs it before he plays the last yellow on the table. He almost got it wrong there, but we'll be okay. He needs to play top spin, the cue ball to bounce off the top cushion, then move all the distance bottomwards, just like that. The rest is a formality. He's down. Patrick is not yet out. Sometimes he's been bullied. Many a times he's been recovering, and in this one is perfect example. He wins the frame, the toughest fought of them all ever since timeout. Patrick Mwangi 13, Rashid Wagaba 15, 2 minutes timeout. Mwangi.
Both the Wi-Fi and you get it.
For the next one week, we're very busy. You have the Wi-Fi.
You have so many parts in Mombasa. Do you know that? Yeah, you should. You should. You know, there's a national. But you know, oh, you know what they did as sponsor to get you from Uganda to here? How do you want it? Advice from an advocate.
VP is playing well.
Huh?
VP is playing well.
Yeah. Kwanza, in fact, it's that last frame that we missed.
Sorry, Joseph Msosi. So far this game, I see VP giving a good account of himself. Aren't you really impressed by his composure and his execution on the table?
Yeah, he's really playing very well. In fact, was it not for the shot that he played with the left hand and scratched, he should have been up or he should have been ahead by now. But as it stands, VP is really doing a very good job on himself. Yes, and he's making Dog City to really work for his frames. But let's wait and see. This one is not by any means an easy match. It's a very tough match with two players who are really on top of their games. And VP is refusing to let go of anything that Dog City is threatening to do to him. He misses a shot, and in doing so, he leaves an open table for Dog City. Very open balls. One good shot should be able to clear this. A very good pattern play. This should be over. Those are the fine margin for errors that will keep costing VP some of the frames. These type of players can't afford to be giving away chance after chance. You grab your chance and wait for a chance. But right now, it's RASHID WAGABA 15, Patrick MWANGI 13. Good positional shot by RASHID WAGABA. He's contemplating playing a bank shot, then he changes his mind. Going to play that ball off the cushion, the little bit of right hand. It's perfect play. It's perfect shot. Oh, very uncharacteristic of him. Gives VP a chance. Wait. Kidogo tu. Sauti. Good shot by VP. One good shot and this should be game over. He really needs to win this frame to get in touch with the proceedings. Good shot by Patrick Mwangi.
Anaweza piga komo.
Remember, but inside the compass, through the Meringanga is very we can organize. For me, I think personally, your flight is better. You plan.
VP contemplating on a finish on this frame, which he dearly needs. One good shot by VP, he should be good to go. Oh my God. Wow, wow, wow. Just when you thought VP is clearing this, the gods of Rashid WAGABA comes to his rescue. And just by that, Rashid WAGABA is about to steal that frame.
The one who moved from
Dog City seems a little bit pressurized on that shot. It's not an easy one. And he misses. I think he put a little bit too much pressure on himself. But it wasn't an easy shot by any means.
Game gani? Ya makopo.
Oh, Dog City steals that frame.
Dog City. Sorry. I know.
There is, in the meantime, a little bit of complaints from the player that is Dog City that Patrick MWANGI is. He says Patrick is over moving out of the arena. The number of timeouts have to be regulated, of course, from Dog City's home. Most of the time, the timeouts are regulated in terms of how many they can come and when they can. Most of the time, it is only after 10 frames of play. Here, there was no regulations addressed in as regards timeout. So it's about the organizer, that is Joseph Mugisha, to speak to the players, address that, such that it doesn't get out of hand at any point in the match. In the meantime, it is RASHID WAGABA as we start frame number 30, leading by 16 frames to 13, while Patrick needs to win 8 for the victory. Dog City will need 5 out of the remaining 12. There has been a scratch on the break, with Patrick having the whole table, including a free shot, and the next visit to himself with the table open. You are watching the first match of 3 at MCHANA Pub and Grill, where we are in Nairobi. The place so famous for organizing some of the best organized competitions that Africa has ever seen. Most fondly, the Grand MCHANA. That is an annual competition that has way over $10,000 in cash prizes for the international event, and just about the same for the local event that has men and ladies being rewarded separately, and also a team event. Patrick MWANGI is on the yellows with each and every chance of winning the frame with his current visit of the table, at least in terms of official races. If it's players of the respective national teams, if Patrick is able to make a comeback, he does represent a chance to get for Kenya a first major money match victory against a Ugandan international. And yes, the stream of this action is on 2 platforms for YouTube, MCHANA Pool Club, as well as Break and Finish Live. There is as well a stream on Break and Finish Live Facebook. Feel free to watch from a platform of your preference. And coming up live next is going to be the calculator, Kelvin Yegon, to take on Ibrahim Sejamba. Thereafter, Ian will be warming up for the very first time for $1,000 against Ishmael Mtetwa. The match between Ian and Ishmael, for my guessing, will come midway through the match between Ibra and Kelvin, just as a way of maintaining time then we shall run 2 streams at the same time. There will be difficult. Yellow for Patrick is in. He has sight of one of the yellows, of course, the one that is leftwards of the 2. All he needs, of course, spotting it will be very easy. Just balance the power of the movement of the cue ball enough not to get snookered. Oops. Perhaps cue ball can pass in between the reds to find the yellow that is rightwards. Play it with the little backspin, very little. Now pot and move the cue ball towards the top end of the table, which is the left end if you're watching on MCHANA Pool Club, to have full sight of the black, to put to the corner pocket top left, but also not to get snookered. There goes the skill. Very good. The round of applause is called for, as yet another frame is being won with yet another apple. This time a reverse dish after Dog City scratching on the break. Patrick comes onto the table and finishes the frame. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, he does finish the frame. Yes, he does pull one back. 30 frames played. Patrick MWANGI 14, RASHID WAGABA 16.
That was an aggressive finish. He looked annoyed. Why? I think the anger and the anxiety, I think, has pushed him to the limit. So I think that's adrenaline.
Yeah. That's the nature of our sport. That is how it is. The smile only comes in after putting the winning black. And given the big effort both players are putting in, if I had the power, I would declare both of them winners. Because yes, they are playing well enough, they are entertaining us enough. The painful thing is that one of them, whoever it will be a loser.
I'm sure you're not a football expert, but there's a one shot, one goal. Rooney was playing for Manchester United. He was annoyed by the referee, and when he went for a shot, he just blasted the ball and he went.
Because of the anger by the referee. Then it went to the net.
It is still one of the best favorite sorts. But back to this table, nice break from VP, and I think he'll certainly go for the yellows. Or what do you think? He'll go for the yellows.
For as long as he can make a ball, be it yellow or red, I wouldn't fault him going for a color of his choice there. Yes.
I'm saying it would be risky to go for the reds because reds don't look potable, but yellow, it's potable.
Well, there is that yellow that is probably the one that is close to the one at the top.
Oh, that is a fantastic shot.
Made it even better. Played
Even
one red
better.
off another, and has not only potted but also closed the table and has almost all of the reds now in this place. It is a frame you can go for.
But Chobe Live, as a pool historian, and I told you now we should go for anthropology as a course to advance your knowledge and talent. We are talking about the balanced scorecard between Kenya pool and Uganda pool. Because 6-7 years ago, I don't think there's a Kenyan who could wish to play
against the
Uganda. But now it's looking. But can you just give us a history where these things all started? Maybe just brief, because of the game, just even less than a minute of just history. Because I know you're brain.
First of all, the game came into Kenya earlier than Uganda, but Uganda organized earlier than Kenya. The Pool Association of Uganda is 26 years old, with a constitution recognized by the Ministry of Sports in Uganda. Kenya was a better team than Uganda before the year that was 2014. In between 2000 up to 2014, every time the Ugandans came to Kenya for some tournaments, they were always humiliated. In fact, the first international match between Kenya and Uganda was in 26 here in Nairobi. It was won by Kenya. Then 6 years later, an international match between Kenya and Uganda, that is the national teams, in 2012 in Kampala. It was again won by Kenya. Maybe there was laxity of Kenya because the matches were mostly played casually. As the Ugandans were making their homework, they were having a regular league, they were having regular competition, they were participating in international events, they were having ranking, they were having reasons to compete. And by 2014, Now the difference between the Ugandans and Kenyans was there to see, and the 2012 victory for Kenya over Uganda in Kampala up to present day is the last time in the national team that Kenya ever beat Uganda. And coming back to individuals, after 2015, now Kenyan players started to flock into Uganda to have competition, because there was virtually no competition here. It has only been revamped in the last maybe 6, 7, 8 years, especially giving a lot of credit to Chairman GNM and other sponsors who have come in to sponsor the game. Other tournaments as talk of Jamlock, the different clubs, even outside Kenya, Mombasa, they are coming up. Eldoret, they are active. Nakuru, they are busy. Now Kenyan pool is only trying to come back at level with Ugandan pool to a level that now the Ugandans are the yardstick as to how much the Kenyans have reached. So this match, like you've rightly said, is not just between Dog City and Patrick, not just a competition for money, but also to see how far Kenyan pool has come in relation to the neighbors in the West who have been performing better. The strides are there. The Kenyans are once again getting closer, but not yet to the same level. Even in this match, you can see that Patrick is fighting hard, but for the frames that Dog City has been winning, for him it looks a little too natural. He doesn't work as hard as Patrick to get the frame one. The difference is there. But of course, it's not that the player who plays cleaner wins all the time. For Dog City, for him what will matter if he wins, and then wins the money. For Patrick, if he wins this match, the win will be so big, not for himself, for Kenyan pool.
Thank you, Chobe Live. Wow, what an historian. You know so much. Oh, how that was shot. I think that should be one of the shot of the...
It will come out as one of the highlights of the entire match, and so good that it's being played by Patrick right in front of the fans, and also given how critical winning this frame is.
Exactly, Chobe. Let's wait and see. Thank you. Perfect.
There we are, dear viewers. 31 frames played. The score cannot be closer than it is. 16 for the Ugandan and 15 for the Kenyan. A race to 21, with the Kenyan needing to win 6, the Ugandan needing to win 5 out of the remaining 10 for the victory. Hachalan asking when Caesar is playing in China. Let him first get there. I just got the information from a member of his management team that his flight from Cairo to China, he's using Egypt Air, so he's supposed to have flown. He flew out of the country, that is Uganda, but his flight now next to China from Egypt was postponed to tomorrow. He should have been in the air now. He will only fly tomorrow, so let him reach there. Of course, he will not lose by walkover when it's a flight issue. Alan Bwakanamaha. Yes, reminding us that the Kelvin that is going to be playing against Ibra is the calculator, not Fikoti. Yes, Ibra's opponent does have one of the most fancy names for a pool player for a nickname. It's called the calculator. Right. Maria Dan, thank you for watching on the YouTube stream, just as is Junior Orim. Ayesiga Safiama supporting the Ugandan, that is Dog City also. Thank you for watching. A few shouts to you, those that normally frequent the Facebook stream to enjoy the action, not limited to Ryan Sichi and Fred Mwero. You're saying Kenya pool was viewed as a gangs game, but you are now embracing it and you can see the results. Yes. By the way, there was a very disturbing video that came out of here about 2 months ago, and the police just raided a pool playing area and beat up whoever was playing pool. It was very disturbing to see, and it got all the necessary attention, and perhaps they were cancelled, those service personnel. Fred Mweru, thank you for watching as well on the Facebook stream. Maybe it could be Dog City winning this one now. It will all be dependent on the control of the cue ball twice. Port Yellow have the cue ball bounce off the right cushion, move it towards just around the middle of the table, which he does perfectly, but which shall only count when he as well puts the black. How can he manipulate the cue ball to a position where he has sight of the black, and it has two reds on its left and right? Dog City will try backspin to have the cue ball somewhere where he can have sight of the black. He wants to play it into the black directly, into the red, has sight of the black. I doubt it is sight enough to put it. He most likely will simply be tapping onto the black to play not to pot. If he goes for the pot, it could be a little risky. He could pot the black off the red. If he plays a double tap, it's a legal shot. He plays into the black, not to pot, but effective enough. Patrick is contented. The shot was legal. That's why he's not asking for any video reviews. It is clear Patrick will want to play safety here. What he has in his favor is the position of the black. Patrick is that it has some space between it and the bottom jaw of that corner pocket for him to pass a red if it comes to that. For a defense shot, he wants to play hide the cue ball right behind the red that is touching the cushion with a little backspin. Hopefully he guides it well into the red. Perfect snooker. And not only does he snooker Dog City, he also snookers the direct angle. As for Dog City, the would be choice of the recovery is off 1 or 2 or 3 cushions. He's, of course, snookered. I'm even failing to imagine which angle the Dog in the City is trying to contemplate here. It's perhaps off the top cushion, but with big right spin on the cue ball such that it moves rightwards to the bottom end. He could play it to the red. That was kind of risky. He could easily have potted the black with the cue ball coming off the red, in which case he would be losing the frame. He can only wait and watch and pray that Patrick doesn't misuse. Sorry, that Patrick misuses his opportunity. As for Patrick, it is the first time ever since about the 6th frame that is having a realistic opportunity to put the scores level. Since it was 3-all after 6 frames played. Yes, since then, the Ugandan has been leading. Special shout out to you, my old friend, Fred Crash Karanja. I am sure he's watching from somewhere and he's praying for VP. He's such a legend of Kenyan pool. As a player, a leader of players and administrators, a team captain of both team and country. Nowadays, he chooses to sit back and enjoy virtually the fruits of his work for about 2 decades. It is a finishable frame. Patrick has his pattern being tested to full stretch. A situation where you cannot afford to get anything wrong because of the position of the black that your opponent is on already. For referee shot is choosing to play away the red that was behind the black. And by the look of things, he has now 7 reds all in perfect space. If he finishes this one, it will be a very well celebrated frame for about now 30 people that are watching the action at the venue. And just a little under 1,000 combined on Facebook and YouTube watching online. Highly likely now that he's equalizing in the encounter. With a lot to try and prove. And yes, as a reminder, Patrick has already defeated the Ugandan in a major event. Same venue, same table 2 years ago, the Grand MCHANA. In the round of last 64, he defeated Ibrahim Sejemba. In a well-received and celebrated result at the venue then, this one will be celebrated even more because a money match in a long race, as long as 21 can really mean to be quite decisive. And of course, he will be winning the frame by now simply putting the last red on the table to the side pocket on the right. The fans are already celebrating, and for the right reason, because while for the most of the match he has been trailing, he is now at level par. Patrick MWANGI 16 and RASHID WAGABA 16. It is now race to 5, Mighty Podge.
Chobe Live, I'm really impressed by the Kenyan moving forward into the game because the guy playing VP is not even in top 10 in Kenyan fraternity of pool, and he's giving a good account of himself. So it tells you the depth in Kenya at the moment. So I think Ugandans, Kenya is coming for you guys.
It is Mighty Podge. Of course, he's all smiles. His guy is giving a very good account of himself. Some of the frames Patrick has been finishing have been so solid. Doc City wants Patrick and himself to have a discussion with the match umpire JC. Of course, the match is too tight. Sometimes we may have a little bit of tensions coming in.
I wonder what the argument is all about, but let's wait and see. Yeah, there's an argument. We'll confirm with you what the argument is about, but we are back to the table. Oh, it's a dry break. This is a race to 5, a dry break. VP 16, Dog City 16. Wow.
So just for the fans to have a feel of what the complaint was, and Dog City says that for the rest of the match, which is about 9 frames at maximum, he needs an umpire. You see, when there is auto officiation, there is normally a lot of communication between the players because each one is the other's umpire. They do it in competition, but they also do it in a friendly way. So Dog City's complaint was that for this match, every time I communicate with my opponent, he doesn't communicate back to me. And I feel that I need an official to whom I need to communicate, so I need an umpire for the rest of the match.
That is very appropriately done. And apparently the guy they have chosen, Jose Msosi are very fair umpire.
Very fair. He's by the way, I think he's a referee for football in the Kenyan Football Association. Also, I always see in his socials.
But he's also a very fair referee in pool. He's a Kenyan pool player. He's top 50. He's top 50 in Kenya.
In Kenyan
Yeah, he's
history.
top 50. No, in pool, if you look at the hierarchy of Kenyan pool players,
So today he's nowhere.
no, he's top 50. He's in top 50.
50 means you're nowhere because there are 49 other guys who are ahead of you.
My friend, I'm number 192.
You must be top 1,000.
What about you in Uganda, Chobe Life? Just to counter that, what's you in Uganda? You're top what?
I don't think I'm among the top 10,000, and I'm being genuine.
So at least I'm top 1,000.
That side, let me tell you, in Uganda, like every small trading center, the country is so populous that the towns are so close to each other. Every small trading center across the country, there are pool tables there, and there are some good players there. And our biggest tournament can have between 5,000 and 7,000 people participating every year. That competition.
But equally in Kenya now they have almost all these major towns that have got super pool arenas. We have Mombasa, we have Kingston, we have the Nest, we have Mingles. We just mention a few.
The arenas, yes, but there are those small places where you can even just have a pool table under the tree. That is where the talent comes. By the time we see these guys here, that is where they come. Now those ones in Uganda, they're in their thousands.
Because if you go to a club like Nakuru, you go to the Space. The Space is a marvelous arena. It's like there's a place when I was in Uganda, I went to the Supremacy in Uganda.
Is it still there?
What about Agenoa? Agenoa is there?
It's now called Governor.
Oh, is it good? Still good? They have pool table?
They have one pool table, just one.
So in Uganda, according to you, which is the number 2 or number 3 or number 1 pool arena the best in Uganda?
By the way, there are so many places where they
Just use 3 best.
It will seem like I'm making some advertisement for someone.
Oh, okay.
So, but there are so many places where the game is played, but they are not that big arenas. In fact, it's just one place where there are 14 pool tables in one place. Others have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just around those.
Wow. How about this for finish from Dog City?
He always has those. It's just about the big performance that Patrick is giving is a big test to Dog City. He never saw that coming. When Patrick won the first 3 frames, then Dog City won the next 6. He was playing all that casual and but now Patrick is doing what Patrick has done, what he has done to remind Dog City that if you are to beat me, you have to be at your best. And Dog City knows that now.
Right. Congratulations. That is a good finish. But apparently, this is a time where a VP, Patrick MWANGI, must be as humble and concentrating as possible, because I think it needs to avoid any side shows, because and it needs to lower his tempers and need to be as composed as possible, because so far has done so well. And I always believe this game of pool is 60% mental.
For me, I have to tell you, for the 16 frames Patrick has won so far, about 12 of them have been quite wonderful. When you look at his pattern, what I want to see of him is for him to be free as he's playing, not to allow the emotion of the game overcome him. Because the thing that Dog City complained about, if it is true, because I've not been realizing that because players surely need to communicate to each other while they are playing, but he was saying that my opponent is not responding back when I'm communicating, so please give me an umpire. So it may be a little bit of unsporting, such a kind of thing. And this game is pretty much a professional. Patrick is an international game. Patrick is an international player, a member of the Kenya national team. Same applies to Dog City. So has to be reminded that the sportsmanship of the game that makes sport different from other stuff out there in the world has always to be manifested, and there are lots of Kenyan young girls and boys who want to look forward to him. They also want to be the player that is being watched by thousands online one time. So that one is the one area where I seem to have faulted him for the match.
But also, I think also just to give him the benefit of doubt, sometimes communication in asymmetry. Because you know, there's the Bible. There's a big. Is it Abu Nezar? How do you call that? That one which was being built by somebody wanting to reach the heaven.
Please proceed, Pastor Podge.
What I was saying to say. There was a big gorofa being built by some people. They wanted to reach heaven, and what the gods did, they did a problem. They could not communicate. The person, the cement couldn't compete with the person with.
All confused. So got confused.
So they could not. So I think it could be
a reminder.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that thing? I don't know. I don't remember it.
It is a parable or something.
No, it's Tower of Babel or something. Tower of Babel. It's a tower which was meant to reach heaven, so that they reach heaven. But they almost reached heaven, by the way.
But I can relate it to you as well, because in real life you also tell a lot of fake stories.
Now I'm telling you, this pool is 60% mental. So VP need to apparently get his mentality, his mental mindset okay, because he's given so far is good shooting and queuing, so he needs to just compose himself, and I'm sure he'll give this young.
Has he played the rest of 21 before against a non-Kenyan player?
I don't think so. He's played competitive. Most of the times he's played short races. He's played international matches, but in competitions which are race to 7, race to 9 at most. But in a serious money match, race to 21, unless I'm wrong, I doubt.
And the new chairman has provided to these players this opportunity, not for the win, not for the money, but just for them to test themselves against players from a different country in a race as long as this can be. Because after this, most especially my assumption is that irrespective of what will be the outcome of this match, Patrick is passing this test. An easy prediction would have been Dog City running away with victory in this one before the start with a relatively comfortable margin. But whether Dog City will be winning or not, there is no comfort in the result. It's just two players that are taking on each other just in equal measure. It can go either way, and I think Patrick, of the two players, is the one that is passing the test the better.
Because I saw you guys carried apparently so many dollars, USD dollars, so I apparently think at the moment, even you are red, the Ugandan dollars are in trouble.
Uganda doesn't use dollars.
I'm talking, okay, the Uganda US dollars.
The money for Dog City in this match is in total trouble with a capital T.
Look at that for a finish from the young VP. He's a young guy, by the way. He's not really old. Patrick Mondi is quite a young guy. No,
around how old? Just around how old?
I think he's in his late 20s. He's in late 20s. A young boy. Not old.
When someone is not yet in their 40s, they always can still learn. And one thing I can tell you is that for all the times I've been seeing the guys like Patrick, that is for the Kenyans, like Evans, like Yegon, this Kitali guy, this boy. Every time you see them, you see an improvement.
Right.
That's why I love these competitions. They are the ones that motivate them to keep training. The more they train, the more they improve. And now you can see we're having a fairly square game between a top Kenyan and a top Uganda.
How old is Dog City?
He's around his mid-20s. Must be, if his birthday has come, which I'm not sure of, then he's 25.
Oh, that is a scratch. That's unfortunate there from VP. He had a very good game trajectory going forward, but now he scratched the white ball. So I think this one, in my opinion, it will be a reverse dish.
Of course, for both of these players, whoever has been scratching, their opponent has always been coming in to finish, and Dog City will be hoping that he wins on the 18th, because this is now the critical time of the match. That is where he's supposed to be showing his class. which he has in a little bit more superiority against his opponent, but now he has to show it. It has not got to be said, it simply has to be done.
Okay, Chobel, I'm sorry to ask you this. Of late, I've been seeing some of the top African players moving towards Nigeria. And Nigeria has been a sleeping. I don't know if there's a giant or a sleeping dwarf or something. I don't know about Nigeria. Do you know anything about Nigerian pool?
Yes, I also streamed a few matches involving Nigerian players, about 4 of them in the All Africa Pool Championships. I also met the chairman of the Nigerian Pool Association, is called Scott. I also sometimes get a chance to interact with the lead Nigeria sponsor for pool. It's called Big Kells, and they are starting. They are not. It is pool is perhaps one of only few, if not the only sport where West Africa is way below East Africa. There is even no comparison. Now that's why players from East Africa, then further in the SADC region, they are moving to Nigeria. First of all, they are guys looking for money from their talent. They know that if they play against Nigerian players, they will have a bigger chance of winning. But also for the Nigerians to develop their game on people that play better. And like you can see, Ginte yesterday he started a guy with +4 in the race to 11, and Ginte was now beaten. Last time he went there and beat all of them. Now they did their homework. Now the head start is just to give them comfort as they play. Now you see they can beat a player as good as Ginte. So they are building their game on players from elsewhere on the continent. That's what they are doing, and they have more potential in terms of the monies and the facilities and they have a very high population from which they can tap the talent. So for them, if they do what they are doing now, then they also have a lot of competition. Like Big Kells is constructing the Big Kells Arena. It's going to have very many tables, class tables. And before you know it, we shall be having now international competition in Nigeria. When that happens, you will see in the next 5 to 7 years, you'll see the next big star coming from Nigeria.
Wow, that's a very good information. But it will be positive for Africa because that is Africa's most populous country. Most popular country, very rich in oil. And apparently, if they get the acts right, I think Africa pool will be an advantage.
We are really missing West Africa in these international events. It's about East and then East Africa, then the SADC region. Okay, North Africa, they do their things their own way, but then we are really missing West Africa. The Grand MCHANA of 2024 is the first event where we had a player from West Africa. I remember him, a Ghanaian player. He's called Efe Yao. He's called by nickname Diamond Efe. Then in the recently concluded African Championships, there were 2 Nigerians. That is a lady and a male. So maybe, and they are getting inspiration from East Africa. They are seeing what we do. They are following online. Personally, I have a following of a few thousand people from Nigeria. So they are doing exactly what we are doing, and they have potential to invest in the sport. You never know what they may become in the next few years.
Thank you, Chopper Live. And you see if Africa, if you look at income per capita, Nigeria is a big economy. So going forward, I can assure you, if Nigeria or so West Africa comes out of their comfort zone, trust me, Africa pool will be at a big advantage. Back to the table. He's trying a skill shot. He's done it. He's done it. How about that? This guy is comfortable on the table. VP Patrick MWANGI from MCHANA Pool Club. At the same time, one of the upcoming top Kenyan pool players. He's on the table, he's playing the red balls. He has a slightly, you could say, a problem red ball, but he could control it. Let's see, he's capable of doing it. He's done it. And that is the right position for the cue ball. So far, so good for him. He's done it very well. He just need to compose himself, because if he can pot this ball, probably there'll be a chance for him. On the black ball. He needs to take his time. He needs to take his time.
Asante. And God bless. That one
Is it? I think it's okay. It could be. It could have escaped a little bit, but Dog City has a way of getting out of such situations. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Dog City has a way of getting out of these situations, but let's wait and see. Wow. Let's wait how he manipulates this cue ball. You just need to believe. I think it's going all out for it. Almost. Is he seeing it? It's a snooker. Quite unfortunate there. It's a snooker.
The job you're doing, Peter, I can assure you, you're good.
So many Kenyans here are watching here. At the same time, they are really acknowledging the presence of Chobe Live. They are appreciating the work Chobe Live is doing on the pole fraternity. Some of them are from Mombasa. They're inviting Chobe to Mombasa, accommodation and food paid. So Chobe has got a big pool of supporters in Kenya. How about that? Wow. That's a good attempt from VP. Very good attempt from VP. He has put Dog City on the defensive, but Dog City is such a wizard on the table. He goes for the game, he goes for it. So sometimes it's an advantage him because look at that first. How about that first shot?
Now, if you're looking for the best shot of this match so far, you now have your answer. I was just having a little discussion with the Ugandan young boy Yahya about what Dog City was contemplating to do. Yahya told me exactly what Dog City has done, and Yahya looks to this player Dog City for a source of inspiration. And he will make it count for as long as he sinks that black to the side pocket on the left. At the time when only class could have done for Dog City, he provides class and wins the frame and leads in the match. RASHID, WAGABA 18, Patrick MWANGI 17.
Wow, Peter, that was a shot and a half. And I was just saying that the wizard in this boy, Dog City, the wizard in this. And we are just next to this young boy, Yahya.
You say Yahya.
Yahya. Wow.
But speak it faster.
Yahya.
Faster.
Can you say hi to Ugandans?
Hi, Uganda.
So can you speak to them in your language, the one you know comfortable with you? Any language you're comfortable with? Just say hi, tell them you're comfortable in Kenya, say them in language, in Swahili, any language. Talk to Ugandans.
Je baleke basome banyabo amanya yampinda yali kazina.
The young boy is actually shy, but I think once long time ago, even Caesar was shy, even Hazard was shy, even Ibra was shy, but now they're strong. So I think he's just okay. He's learning.
One thing, Caesar is so media friendly. For him, it is natural. He has never ever been shy. He was about 17 when he moved from his town in the north of Uganda. He left the comfort of the parents and guardians and then moved to Kampala simply to improve his career. He didn't even understand the local language. but he was very easy to blend with for fellow players and fans and managers. One of the reasons why he's been on the upward trajectory is how he's been relating to the media.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Oh, that was unfortunate. That's unfortunate there from VP, and I feel is feeling it. Is feeling it. So Dog City will have advantage. Let's wait and see. Still having one dead ball, apparently 2 dead balls. So you need to find out manipulating. I think he might use one of those dead balls, the red balls, to unlock the other red ball. Wow, so far so good for him, and it's looking good for him. I think it's looking good for Dog City at the moment. So I think VP will be slightly worried. It's a race to 21, but not yet over until it's over. But it might be slightly worried because if Dog City goes to 19, the pressure might build on him. And those are the times people make mistakes. The players make a lot of mistakes. But so far, let's wait and see. It's finishable. Dog City looking comfortable in this one. Nice. Nice. He's going through the right rituals of checking the tables horizontally, vertically, and center, which means to get this frame. He needs this frame. Oh, he's done it. Yes, he's done it. It's almost a blunder. Dog City, red and then black. Let's wait and see. So far the players have been very efficient on the tables. Given a chance, they've always cleared it. I think this could also be one of them where the efficiency of the player has carried the frame. So let's wait and see. Wherever you are, this is Mighty Poach joining Chobe Live. Break and Finish Facebook, Break and Finish YouTube, MCHANA Pool Club on YouTube. Remember to like the videos. Remember to subscribe so that the reviews against those channels can be positive enough. Oh, that's confidence. That is confidence. Wow, he's pulled it to 19 against 17. The commentators, the waiters, the referees, wow, the spectators, everybody waves, game on, play on. It's been quite competitive, this game. Equally matched. It has oscillated between the two players, but majorly has been Dog City on the lead. But the comeback of this Kenyan, Patrick MWANGI VP, has been exemplary. So he's on the break. Let's wait and see the reaction. Nice break. Nice break. Wow, what will you go for in this scenario? The yellows. The yellows looking palatable, except one problem yellow. But I think in this scenario, I think I'll go for, anybody will go for the yellows. I'll go for the yellows. Andrew Kibre just jetting into Andrew Kibre is one of our big names in Kenya. He recently launched a book, 28 Commandments. He's a pro-man guy. He loves men. He loves to be consoling men who are broken-hearted. But this is full for us. We're not talking about men who are broken-hearted. We are talking about men playing on the table. So far, so good. Oh, so far, so good for him. But yes, I think it's not bad for him. In my opinion, VP is controlling his frame. And there's a big chance of squeezing that narrow Dog City win to 1 frame difference. He has to be careful. He has to be careful. Yes, he has done it. And Kibe, next to me here, very noisy guy. He talks a lot of nonsense sometimes, talk a lot of shit sometimes, but it's a good man. He's a good man. But he recently launched the commandments, 28 commandments of pool. Not pool. Oh no, he's a publisher, as well as a fantastic pool player. He was once Kenya's champion for 2 years in a row. Andrew Kibe, welcome to the club. How are you doing, man?
Whatever you want, any amount. Hey, Paul, how are you doing, my man? You know, I had to run and come and see the ending of this game. My God, Dog City VP. Good to see you, Podge. You know, I saw that hat. I was like, I must go join Podge. I know wherever there is Podge, there is going to be a whisk.
Certainly whiskey for you. But I want to ask you, Kibe. I was just telling the people, you are a fantastic player. You are once Kenyan's #1 for 2-3 years in a row. And apparently, you're even a publisher. I was telling about the 28 commandments. Well, just briefly, in a few seconds, this book, big seller. What is it about?
You know, Podge, you're always all about business. There's no fun around you, Podge, now. It's always business. It's trying to sell me. But thank you, Podge. I will take the opportunity to sell my book. It's known as 28 Commandments by Andrew Kibe, A Journey into Manhood. If you do desire a copy, you can get it on andrewkibemedia.com. Now, with that said, Podge, can we go back to the business of pool?
Exactly. Now, back to this table. VP against Dog City. 7 years ago, 6 years ago, no Kenyan will dare play a Ugandan player. But on this scenario, the Kenyan VP is giving the Ugandan top player a run for his money. I think this is the right trajectory for Kenyan pool.
You know, 2 years ago, we imported Dog City and Caesar when the chairman and I were having our tournament, remember? Yes, and Dog City was able to secure a victory for us.
It's gonna pull this one.
Brilliant shot, Dog City. Brilliant shot. Beautiful pool we're witnessing here, Podge. And VP is a fighter. You can see he's fighting to come back. When I left the house, it was 16-16. Now it's 2017.
Trust me, it's not over until it's over. This one, VP can still pull it through. Trust me.
Who's breaking?
Let's see. Not sure, but let's wait and see.
Paul, you've been doing a very good job. You're very interesting to listen to.
And Kibe, I know you're one of my friends, one of my great friends. We always sit together, we drink together, we have fun together. So there's some osmotic transference of energy
Yes.
and positive vibes.
All the time.
Yes,
All
exactly.
the time. All
That is
the time.
social capital.
Yeah, all the time. I am very happy to be around you, Paul. But today I'm disappointed because on your table you only have beer, you don't have a whiskey.
You're going to have a whiskey tonight. Trust me.
Tonight?
Courtesy of JNM, John Mungae, chairman himself.
Oh, I've not told you, but we just came from the rally this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
were you competing as well? Because you're an ambitious person. Were you in the rally?
And I intend to compete sometime soon before I turn 55. Yeah. But I put a suggestion to him. I said, we need a MCHANA racing team. Yeah, MCHANA has to be everything.
So it's 55 years the limit, the threshold for being a rally driver, or what do you say?
No, it's my threshold. I think at 55 years is when my testosterone will start to dip.
Because right now I'm 54, almost approaching 55. So that means I have no chance of being a rally driver.
Never. By next year it will be done. You'll start looking like a woman. But back to the table punch. Dog City has break.
All right.
Still on open table. Oh, is it? No, I think he's playing Reds. Let's see whether he manages to get a break and finish. No, he won't.
No, he won't. But just let the viewers, this is just an interlude, a short, just a taste of the actions to come, because we're having big matches lined up at this MCHANA venue. We're having Ibra Sijemba playing against the calculator Yegon from Kenya, top Kenyan player. At the same time, we have Ismail from South Africa playing Ian from Uganda. What a night at MCHANA Parbangrilo. So many spectators have already jetted in, but if you are in Nairobi City or within Kenya, make your ass here.
You cannot be a player and be a hater. Yeah, these are the best matches in Kenya today. Tonight, these are the best matches. So if you're a pool player, wherever you are, get your ass to MCHANA, right? Order a fucking beer. And enjoy your night and watch some good pool.
All right.
Yeah, and Maxi has challenged me to 10K.
Oh, you also going to play a race tonight?
Yes, Maxi has challenged me.
Like you're hustling, unlike
Yeah, but
you're a publisher, you're a hustler.
I leave no money on the table. If right now you want a book, I have books here. I can sell a book, right?
I've read about 10 of your books.
Yes,
so I don't know whether I've got already the same book. I've got 3 books I've got 3 books in my house.
Yes, good.
But I love them. I read them all the time. If you never read the 28 Commandments to Manhood by Andrew Kibe, please get it. It's a crack and a half.
That was a nice shot by VP. He managed to consolidate. This is a very complicated game now.
Remember, the Ugandan is on the hill, Dog City of the hill. So I think the only option for VP is to make it as complicated as possible so that they can get a slight chance.
Yeah, slow it down completely. Exactly. Yeah, slow it down completely. But now, this guy is because of... let's see what he does. Nice. Good one, VP. Good one.
There's no option for him. He has to slow his down as possible because he's now or never.
Yeah, good one for him. Let's see.
Even if, worst case scenario, he could go for a stalemate. In worst case scenario, I'm talking about, he should even consider stalemate, worst case scenario, because a loss for him, for VP, is the
game.
It's gone.
Yes. He's considering that. Does the black go in there? Does the black go in?
Not really, not possible, because it's on the elbow.
It's on the knuckle almost.
Yeah, the knuckle, yes. It's not it. So he just has to take his time.
It's on the moose knuckle.
I like that.
I see Peter Chobelive is here as well.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been fantastic indeed. Chobelive has been friendly. He's invited us to his desk and we are loving him. But remember, Chobe Live, I remember on this same venue, same arena, I handed over the first microphone Chobe ever handled. Voice is me who handled Chobe Live. When Caesar was playing and then Joseph, Chobe was very shy on the mic, but I forced him to talk. Since that day, Chobe Live, sky's the limit for him, and he's been doing a fantastic job. And I tell you, without Chobe Live, African Pool.
So we are saying that you are the father of Chobelai.
Yes, I'm his father. Because I also qualified to his father. I'm too old for it. The gap is too big, so I qualified to be his father.
Wait, but has he sent you a little something? You know, ile ya mzazi anakutumianga kakiru.
He's told me tonight supper is on his bill. He's going to buy me supper tonight, so I'm really happy for that. But back to this table, a very complicated friend, Andrew Kibe, as a former, previous 2-3-time Kenyan champion.
Look at this shot. Look at this shot.
Is this the time to go for it? Is this the time to go for it? Is this the time? I don't think so. I don't think so.
He has been. When Guru was walking across, he was about to take the shot, then he decided to take a.
In my opinion, he shouldn't go for it. He shouldn't go for it. Wow, it's too risky because this is now or never, in my opinion. As a pundit, as a commentator, I don't think he should go for that shot. That risk will be too high for him. Because Dog City, if he gets a chance, it's a chance. It's gone and gone. VP shouldn't go for that shot. I know what he's trying to do, but it shouldn't go. Yes, thank you so much. That is safety. And that is the right shot for him at the moment. Remember, he only has one chance, which is this one. Either does it or doesn't do it. Wow, it's getting more complicated by the day. It's getting more complicated by the seconds. But ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, Andrew Kibe, that was the right thing to do. If he went for it, it was too risky for him.
Yes, it was extremely too risky. That was a right shot. And now, but again, if you see Rashid, the city is not.
India East Africa. Watakuja hapa ile tournament inakuja winning round. The biggest in East Africa. No, in fact in Africa. It's about to be held in December.
Let's see. Does Dog City have the balls to go for it?
Does he have the balls?
Does he have the balls to go for it?
I think he's going for it. It's been very consistent because it's gone for it. It's gone for it.
Oh, if he makes one mistake here,
But
VP can pull it back.
yes, I think. Look what he's saying. He's actually going for the corner pocket, right?
Oh, he's going for the corner pocket.
Yeah, he's trying to go right here. He's looking at that, and he has been doing those shots. And so far, he's carrying some 5 exemplary shots.
No, he's going for the center. He's going for the center.
The center.
He's going for the center, yes.
Okay. Oh, he was scared. He was scared of the white wall going.
Yes.
Okay.
In his life.
Oh.
And he apologizes to VP.
I always find the apologizing unnecessary.
No.
like what will it change?
Some borders on witchcraft. So instead of somebody thinking you're a witch, he just apologizes. So the guy forgives you not to call you a witch.
I always find apologizing unnecessary. Because I'm not going to let you off. Now because I've apologized. I'm still going to play my shot.
Can we call this game?
Let's call it. Let's call it.
That's a shot. We call it.
Let's call it.
Congratulations,
Rashid.
Dog City. That is a world class.
Look at that, it goes up there, easy. VP should just go stand up and go shake his hand.
Wow.
Very nice, Dog City.
Choppy.
Very nice.
Wow, that's a shot and a punch. Hold from this.
No,
Doc City. Doc City. Sorry. Doc City. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that was a formidable play from you. Display from you.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you say about the competition, the competitor? Did you expect that competition from Patrick MWANGI, VP?
Yeah, to be honest, I did not expect him to reach that far.
Okay.
But he's a good player. He's really a good player.
Okay.
Yeah, Kenyans have improved a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
And remember, he's not even top 5 or top 6 in Kenya. So you expect a challenge from one of the top 3, top 4 in Kenya. Are you ready for them?
Yeah. I'm free to play anyone here in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to play anyone in Kenya. No problem.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, going forward, you have so many days here. Which match next for you in the week? Because this is a week of pool in Kenya against the Ugandans. Which match do you see happening again for you?
I think I'm going to play Mose. Yeah, I'm playing Mose next. That's what I think.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All the best. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All the best. Thank you so much. So that was Doc City for you. He's just won his race and he's beaten Ishmael twice. Wow. He's having a good account of his stay in Kenya. So let's wait and see. So there's so many races coming up. There's the calculator, Yegon against Ibra Sijemba. At the same time, Ishmael from South Africa will be against Ian from Uganda. It's a night of pool. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep it here. Break and finish YouTube. Break and finish YouTube. Break and finish Facebook and MCHANA Pool Club YouTube. It's going to be a night of pool. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Chobe Live, thank you so much.
Yeah, the guy has given me problem.
Yeah. Our game has gone up.
Yeah.
Very soon we shall be cutting you guys properly.
And the guy is playing well.
He's playing very well.
Yeah.
You didn't think he would catch up?
Not making mistakes.
And the guy was playing when he was sick. He's not actually.